And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Ball coming from this section of the fairway will produce a right-to-left ball flight, which makes accessing the left side of the screen much easier.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. So from even par, that's back-to-back bogeys now as he'll drop to +2 for his round. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Just think about it. You got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3-12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names, a bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. Here we go. Oh yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie.
Now a 7-footer.
Oh, right by the hole. The longer putts, you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Now to the 13th, the wonderful Azalea, par 5 at its new distance of 545 yards. We all saw the amazing camera shots of the new tee box at the 2023 Masters, set back 35 yards from the old one. This hole did yield 8 eagles during that 2023 tournament, tied with the second for the most on the course. That's up the left side. Yeah, that ball took the turn of the fairway beautifully, and this is going to be in great shape to go after this 13th green in too. Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How'd he do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good, and was indeed.
This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, no reason to risk it there. That's a good layup to a good number short of that pond. Third shot, looking for a good one. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, no problem with that one. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. This one measures out to 15 feet. Got it there, but not quite on target. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. So the ball on an upslope now for his second. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this is one you just want to get down to the hole and let it trickle in.
No, that's not going to get there. That is a tough distance to get right. Okay, looking for that breakthrough to get into red figures, but just a par there as he'll remain right where he started at even. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf, 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18, and that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will close out an even par round of 72. Frank, we hear the word aura thrown around at the big golf tournaments so often. When you arrive on the grounds at Augusta National,